Today, I want to share 5 books that aren't just good books to read. They're life manuals. They're blueprints for building a better you. Now, brothers, listen up, especially the ones that's incarcerated. I'm here today to talk about something crucial, something that could change the very fabric of your life inside those walls, and more importantly, prepare you for the life you deserve on the outside. I'm not talking about just entertainment or them empty distraction, or what you call it, them urban books that y'all reading. I'm talking about personal growth, about forging a stronger and wiser, more resilient man from the inside out. And one of the most powerful tools you have at your disposal, I know, is in there floating. They all over the prisons and jails. A tool that costs you nothing but time and attention is a book. Yes, gentlemen, a book. Think of it like this. Your mind is a muscle. And if you don't use it, it atrophies. It really actually atrophies. But if you feed it, challenge it, and train it, it could become an incredible force for good in your life, no matter where you are. And today I want to share 5 books that aren't just good books to read. They're life manuals. They're blueprints for building a better you, for finding purpose even in confinement, for stepping out of that wall, that prison, to be transformed as a better individual. Now we're gonna dive in. Let's dive in. Book number 1, Man's Search for Meaning. Man's Search for Meaning is a book by Viktor Frankl. Viktor Frankl was a psychiatrist that was in the Nazi concentration camp. And it's not just a book, it's a testament to the indestructible spirit of humanity. So Viktor Frankl, he witnessed unimaginable suffering, but he also discovered a profound truth. And that profound truth is, when we can choose our attitude at any given set of circumstances. He learned that while everything could be taken from a man, any given set of circumstances, that not just only as being a man, but it's the thought of choosing one's way. In this book, you'll learn about logotherapy. The idea that finding meaning in your life, even in suffering, is the most powerful human motivation. And for us, it's about asking, what is the meaning in my situation? How can I use this time, this adversity, to find a deeper purpose? And this book isn't about ignoring the pain. It's about finding the light in the darkest place and understanding that your past doesn't have to dictate your future, fellas. It's about taking responsibility for your inner world, regardless of your external circumstances. So I recommend that book. Book 2, this book right here, I know I read it. I know most of you guys already read it, especially the inmates in there. As a Man Thinketh by James Allen. It's a very powerful book. This book is a timeless classic, a simple but profound truth. And it states plain and clear, fellas, as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. It's about the incredible power of your thoughts. Think about it. Your thoughts shape your reality. If you constantly dwell on anger, resentment, or victimhood, what kind of life will you create for yourself? And even when you get out, this book will teach you that you are the master of your mind. And by mastering your mind, you master your destiny. It's about cultivating positive, constructive thoughts, understanding that every action you take, every choice you make, originates in your mind. This book will inspire you to take ownership of your mental landscape and sow seeds of success and not failure. That's another book I recommend. Now, book 3. This is an ancient wisdom for modern time. This book is from a Roman emperor who ruled an empire. Comes wisdom for managing your inner empire, basically, and it's called Meditations by Marcus Aurelius. Yes, Marcus Aurelius was a Roman emperor who ruled an entire Roman empire. And this isn't just a book, fellas. It wasn't meant for public consumption. It was something deep and personal for him. It was his private journal, his raw, honest thoughts on how to live a virtuous life. This is the heart of a Stoicism, a philosophy that teaches us to focus on what we can control and let go of what we can't. In here, there's a lot you can't control, but you can control your reactions, your perceptions, your character. Marcus Aurelius will show you in this book how to find peace amidst chaos, how to endure hardship with dignity, and how to cultivate inner strength and resilience. It's about understanding that external events don't disturb us. No, it doesn't. It's our judgment about them that do. This book is a practical guide to mental toughness and inner peace, and I recommend this book. Marcus Aurelius, y'all. Book number 4. This book, now, for something that provides a clear roadmap for living or more purposeful, productive life, both inside out. It's called The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, and that's by Stephen Covey. This book isn't just theory. It's about implementing principles that lead to lasting success. Covey outlines habits being proactive, beginning with the end in mind, putting first things first, and seeking to understand before being understood. Imagine applying these principles to your time, gentlemen, especially behind this wall. Imagine using these principles. Being proactive in your education, envisioning the successful life you lead, prioritizing your self-improvement over distraction, and learning to truly listen to and connect with others. This book will give you an actionable strategies to take control, because this book, I wouldn't say teach you to be a man, but think like a man. It builds character, and it prepare you for your future, where you are truly effective at. You know what I mean? So that's another book. And coming to book number 5. Book number 5 is called Long Walk to Freedom, and that's by Nelson Mandela. Yes, everybody know Nelson Mandela. If you don't, look him up. Yeah, so Long Walk to Freedom, Nelson Mandela. It's a story that embodies resilience, forgiveness, and the power of unwavering spirit. This is the autobiography of a man who spent 27 years in prison, much of it in solitary confinement, yet emerged not broken, but stronger, more determined, and ultimately led his nation to freedom. Nelson Mandela, yes. Mandela's story is a powerful reminder, and that your circumstances do not define your potentials. It doesn't, gentlemen. And he used his time in prison as a university, a place of learning, reflection, and preparing for the monumental task ahead of him. He cultivated forgiveness strategies and unshakable belief in a better future. You know, his journey will inspire you. It look beyond the bars to see your current situation as a crucible for growth. You know, so being behind that bar is not the end, and to believe in your own capacity for transformation. You know, and no matter how long the road may seem, there's a way, gentlemen, and I believe it because I'm living it. And if you could find freedom and purpose in the cell, what can you achieve? You know, if you could find that in the cell, imagine what you could do on the out. You know, so brothers, these 5 books are not just words on a page. You know, they are keys to unlocking your potential, to transforming your mindset, and to building a foundation for a life of purpose and freedom. Both now, when you walk out those gates, and you have that time, you have that opportunity. What you choose to feed your mind will determine the man you become. So choose wisely, choose growth. The journey starts now, brothers. With the turning of the page, it's a chance right now to change. Really, seriously. Think about it, fellas, because if you don't have no plans behind those walls, how you think you're gonna survive out here? Because surviving out here, you know, you thinking you could come back out with the same old crap. You know them folks ain't gonna play. They're gonna put you right back where you at right now. So think about it. Take heed. You know, and look up them 5 books. I recommend those books. So, you know, change. Be that man that you're supposed to be. You know, be there for the kids. Be there for, you know, not only for your family, but for yourself. Make it better for yourself. Don't do it for them. Do it for you. Keep a mindset. Stay in prayer. You know, keep God in mind. So once again, I want you to stay focused. I want you to stay positive. I want you to stay in that word, because God is good all the time, and He's there to help y'all. You know. Once again, my name is Woody. God bless you.